Wow. Breaking news, man. Might as well be wearing this. But, yeah, let me first welcome everybody here to talk about this. Don't worry, we might have some Jets content creators here. I just want to put this up as well, but I do want to share. Sorry. Hmm. This is amazing. This is game changing for sure. This big trade between the Packers and Jets. Sorry, it is just me for right now, but hopefully able to get some people on. Like I said, some Jets content creators might be able to join me for a few moments. They have their own videos to do and be with their fan base and celebrate this trade themselves. So I'd be honored if any of them join me here. Jets fans, welcome to come here. Hi, how you all doing? All right, certainly we'll be watching the Jets this season just as much as cheering on my Packers. Um, let's go back to this compensation. I do have to, I had this here. Okay, here we are. The trade compensation. So as I'm looking here on Twitter from Adam Schefter, specifically per Adam Schefter, trade compensation is that the Jets will be getting Aaron Rodgers, the key piece of this trade. The number 15 pick, a 2023 fifth round pick. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone. But the 15th pick, a 2023 fifth round pick number 170 overall. The Green Bay Packers, 13-time world champions, will be getting pick number 13, a 2023 second round pick number 42 overall. So they're swapping with the first round. A sixth round pick number 207 here, part of the 2023 NFL draft. A conditional, on top of that, a conditional 2024 second round pick that can become a first round pick of next year draft, if Rodgers plays 65% of those plays. If he doesn't, then it'll stay a second round pick pick going to the Packers for 2024 NFL draft. Hopefully that all made sense to you. But like I said, you can go on Twitter, find Adam Schefter's tweet. I'm sure people have by now. Heck, it's well over 11,000 retweets, getting close to 10,000 quote tweets, a different type of retweet. But anyways, yeah, this is it's amazing, wild, stupendous, and yeah. But yeah, I certainly, believe, of course, this is going to be, good for the Packers. We're moving on. We're going forward with Jordan Love. And I certainly think it's going to be something special. And I'm just happy it finally broke. I was hoping, hey, maybe it happens on Tuesday. They don't want to do it on, Rodgers doesn't want to have it done on Monday or on the Thursday. So I have it done on Tuesday, which is my birthday coming up tomorrow. Actual birthday on April 25th. But hey, 24th, the day before, that's fine too. It's still during my birthday week, just as much as it would have been my birthday week if it was on Thursday or Friday, whatever. You know my point. Um, and well, it's somebody's birthday today, sports fan's birthday. So whether they're a Jets fan or Packer fan, you never know, right? Um, but yeah, the Jets lineup is they're showing right now on ESPN. Looking amazing now with having Aaron Rodgers there. Will the Jets also get Randall Cobb? Will Randall Cobb now go there as the trade is finally official? Will that be also a draft day trade signing or whatever that would be? I've been thinking that Randall Cobb will go there. Um, Mason Crosby, I don't think he's linked with Aaron Rodgers in that regard. I'm not saying they're not friends or they hate each other. They don't. But I'm just saying I don't think that they're linked that well as like Randall Cobb and Aaron was. As you saw with that final scene, they're almost like a movie with Rodgers and Cobb. In their embrace leaving Lambeau Field after they lost to the Lions in Week 18, limiting them in the playoffs that they fought so hard to try to get back to get that and to even get to be in their control. They win, they're in. The Lions at that point lost their chance with Seattle losing to the Rams earlier that day. Sorry for my voice. Been busy today. I was out with my dad for a birthday hangout and lunch and whatnot, and was having a nice talk. So, anyways, this is exciting. I'm excited for the Jets fans as much as I'm excited for us Packer fans. I know I'm wearing this backwards just to show that, but this is the Super Bowl hat from XLV. There, if I go the right way. But on the Super Bowl that we won with Aaron. I do have the hat here as well. For the Super Bowl we won, the one Super Bowl we won with Brett Favre. So we got this one, we won with Aaron. This one we won with Brett, and yeah, if anybody is watching live, you're welcome to leave your comments, your thoughts in the comment section below, or as we're talking here live, if you have any questions or thoughts, you're welcome to if you want to. But yeah, it's just I don't know. I'm happy. I'm so happy that I'm not coherent right now. I'm happy because it's time to move on from Aaron. I'm time to give a look to Jordan Love and see what we have there. I might be a guest on the Big Cheese podcast. It might be for IE Sports Radio, but it's gonna be something. But yeah, it's just. Sorry, I'm just trying to see if people are able to join in with me to be on the show to talk about this. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see where this can go for Green Bay. It's as much as for the Jets fans are excited because they have Aaron Rodgers. So MVP, someone that now has a chip on his shoulder after being in a way pushed out by Green Bay. And we were all waiting for this to happen. We've seen on Twitter Packer fans, Jets fans being the extremes of Packer fandom, Packers Twitter and Jets Twitter, kind of losing their minds in the sense of in the way of them thinking it's going to fall apart. San Francisco and the Titans are in the mix now because the Jets are being a bunch of jabronis or whatnot. But in the end, I always did believe as well that this this would happen. This would be official. And now that it is, we can argue whether this is fair, whose side, whatever, but at least it's done. At least the trade has been completed. Except they completed whatever you want to say, and I'm just happy to get to this point sooner rather than later. I do understand if other people are busy and not able to talk here right now. I might go live again later to talk about it. Now, at that time, it wouldn't be called breaking news, Packers trading Aaron Rodgers. That would just be a random live stream that I usually don't do this channel. I usually have things set, whether it's a podcast episode or not. But it is this week. I could just make it the podcast episode and have it early instead of later in the week. And we can talk about the NFL draft, and talk about this. But I think this will be the main thing to talk about on Talking Packers with Steve podcast. So, either way, I do look forward to just seeing how things play out on both sides of the coin. And it's gonna be fun. It's just, like I said, I'm just excited. Like I said, I wish I had other people to be here to share the thoughts. And obviously anybody's welcome to watch this, but then even more so, I'm going to join in. And it's always great in that regard, for sure. And if anybody that is watching now, because right now it just says I have one viewer, maybe I have more than that. But if anybody that wants to join the conversation, just let me know here or on Twitter DMs or however, and I will send the link to you, and we can chat about this because it's historic, it's major. Aaron Rodgers, a player that we thought wouldn't go to a different team, not just because of like everybody else thinking, oh, we're going to be with one team, but we thought he was going to be different than Tom Brady, going to be different for Peyton Manning, different for all of them, because of him being, well, let's just say a different person, his personality, which can rub many a wrong way. It's just different, let's put it that way. So that he would be steadfast and not wanting to or agree upon or all this to go into a different team, traded or otherwise. He would have the leverage in that, being the great player he is. But in the end, it's happening. 24 hours ago, I would just say it's going to happen. Well, now it is happening. It is official. And I wonder how the dominoes will fall from this in general. Like I said, Randall Cobb will be wanting now to officially come to terms with the Jets and come there and be with Aaron for a couple of more years, and then they both retire together then or whatever. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be hard for me in a way, a little bit, just as much as it was with Brett Favre to see him in another uniform, and ironically, both of them going to the Jets from the Packers. Now from what I'm hearing here, it sounds like Aaron's going to be moving from 12 to 8, so he'll have a different number, going back to his California days, maybe, or maybe he will have 12. Jordan Namath did say he would allow it, or unretire the number and allow it to be happening. Like I said, this is why I wish to have a Jets content creator here to fact check me if I need to be checked in regards to that side of things. But that's my understanding from watching those great YouTubers. Green Bean, I've seen a lot of his stuff, all of them, of course, and subscribe to their channels, ring the bell, all that for their channel and such, because they have great content. I have enjoyed it. And yes, I have been one of those Packer fans jumping in their live streams, not on the show, of course, but in the chat. They're all great, respectful people, and Jets fans are in good hands with all of those, especially Jets Central. Like that son of a gun, he works. I don't know how he does it. And I'm sure he has a job and he has a life and whatnot. But to be able to turn out videos just like this, like I made the joke last week when I was tweeting about this trade, whenever it's going to happen, that whenever it does happen, Jet Central is going to be on it. It's going to be, you'll have a video out with thumbnail before the ink can dry of people talking about it on ESPN or other platforms. So, but much respect to all the Jets content creators. I hope to build many friendships with them, whether it's through following each other on Twitter or otherwise, collabs or whatnot, whether once or a few times, either way. Great people, good at what they do in regards to their content for their team. Talking about the New York Jets, and for me, talking about the Green Bay Packers. This is going to be different. It's going to be interesting, uncharted territory in a way. Now we move to Jordan Love, see what he has. Does he have the stuff? Are we going to love it? I hope. Will he be the next heir apparent? Who knows? We got to let him go. In regards to out there on the field, we got to let him go. We got to let him play. Got to see what he has. And believe and hope as well. Hope and pray, and believe that he can do it. That they did make the right choice and not a mistake. They moved up to get him 12 years ago. So I'm happy to see what I see on my screen right now. RODGERS to the Jets logo there behind Aaron Rodgers on ESPN. I'm happy for that. I'm happy for Aaron. I'm happy for the Jets fans, and I'm happy for the Packer fans. And selfishly, I'm happy for me. The last 2 to 3 seasons, I myself have been saying it's time to move on from Aaron. His personality has rubbed me the wrong way. I was and am done with him in that regard. Yeah, he's a great player, but we need a new, fresh face. We need a positive personality. We need some fun again. He seemed like a curmudgeon in some ways. Even though you heard reports that players loved him and he wasn't a total, what. But it certainly is interesting, and yeah. Big Cheese at Big Cheese _ IESR, Esports Radio. My buddy there, he said spend all weekend playing GM and doing a mock draft, and then the next day the RODGERS deal finally goes through, most likely destroying your prediction for the Packers draft. I know, right? It's interesting. It's wild. I'm happy. I'm happy it's done. It's time for Packer fans to move forward. Yeah, every Packer fan has the right to have an opinion about this trade and all that, but just excited for the future. I'm excited for what can be in regards to Green Bay in that regard. I'm just gonna wait here also, so that I don't really share my deep thoughts on this trade. See if people are able to join in. Moving on. That's fine too. People have lives. People are at work. Not like they can join in while they're at work. It's not how that works. But go back, go. See that? Carry the G. But yeah, this is a fun way in regards to starting my birthday week. Let alone a whole draft week for anybody. Oh, Andrew Brandt. Here's a tweet from him as I'm waiting. It says, so let me get this straight. The Packers get a first-round pick swap in 2023, a high second-round pick in 2023, a likely first-round pick in 2024, but at worst a second with that conditional pick. A $60 million financial obligation taken off their hands, and a player that was never going to play for them again. For a player that was never going to play for them again. Sorry, I forgot to finish that statement there. Again, from Andrew Bryant. Yeah, it seems like, at least from what I'm seeing from replies here, Goody is cooking. He was, let him cook, I guess is the saying. Or some saying they fleeced the Jets and talking about leverage and, yeah, well, I get it, but this isn't the time about who was right, who was wrong, who won, who didn't. And in my opinion, in regards to what we got back, I think the Packers got very lucky in what we got back. I do think we won the trade, but I'm not going to go all the way to say that we fleeced the Jets. Okay? I say we won the trade. I'm going to say that I'm looking forward to what this can do for Green Bay. But I'm also not going to say that we fleeced the Jets. I'm not going to say that because we fleeced the Jets that we're going to be making the playoffs right away. So I have seen that too from Packers Twitter. But I like that. I like the confidence and that kind of bravado. I really do. But I, in a way, respectfully disagree. Now, for those that are in Wisconsin and listen to 93.7 The Game out of Milwaukee, I'm sure they're talking about it right now. I do say that. But yeah, and I look forward to.
Main reason for that. I think it's fair enough to say if they make the playoffs, they're all right giving up a mid-20 to high 20 pick.
But just wanted to share that a little bit of their first right away thoughts in regards to this trade that just happened. The Incline in a way, maybe not official in regards to things signed or whatnot that have to be done with the NFL, but in regards to the fans, in regards to however the trade has been done in that regard. You know what I mean? Hopefully, you know what I mean. Like it's not technically by NFL technicality done yet, but obviously it will be by Thursday night because it has been agreed upon and all that and accepted and all that going through. My point is, it's done. My point is, we're finally to this point. This Rodgers saga is over. It's over. It needed to be done. It's been long enough. It's been like over a month since Aaron Rodgers said he intends, and that's what I saw too on Twitter. Packer fans talking about, since he said intends, not this and not that, and Aaron Rodgers being meticulous in what he says. That might be true, but if you watch his body language as well as what he's saying, yeah, it's time to move on for Green Bay Packer fans, more so than Jets fans. We're the one that needs to move on because we're the one that's having to let go and move forward without. And as you heard earlier, for me, it's easier because I was ready for Aaron to go. And also, before I go, shameless plug here. Welcome to subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, their personal handle, and otherwise. Subscribe to the channel, ring the bell. When I go live, I might be going live again later tonight to talk to some Jets content creators, some Jets YouTubers, whatever you want to call them. Either way, they have great content, and I look forward to maybe having even one of them on because I'm sure they're doing their own live stream right now or later with their familia, with their family of Jets content creators, Jets YouTubers, the super fans, One Jet Drive, and all that. So, but here for 1265 Lambeau, here for Green Bay, here for the Packers, the 13-time world champions. Time to move forward. The Jordan Love era begins in September, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm so excited. Whether we're only win 5 games this year, or we win 11, whatever it is, I'm just excited to be able to move forward, to be able to move on from Aaron, whether he retired or here officially traded to the New York Jets or whatever. Move forward, Jordan Love. See what you got, kid. And as me personally, Packer fan, I will not have too much pressure on him in regards to expectations. But I do want to see what we get new out there, obviously, and of course, like I said, I'm going to be having a side eye to what the Jets and how Aaron's doing because, you know, just as much as I did when Favre left to go to the Jets, even though his end game was to go to the Vikings. But still, it's time for the Jets. Which in its own right could have been something in regards to playoffs or something that. Then he went to the Vikings and we're a game away from the Super Bowl. But now with Aaron Rodgers, sky's the limit for the Jets. You guys got a great player. Obviously, you already know that, but even more so this season, it's gonna be awesome. And I hope, yeah, it's gonna be great. And and here I'm gonna be live for a while. Maybe I'll just keep going live. If I have to have, I'm gonna have to. My point is, I'm gonna be making dinner and having dinner soon, so I might take a break then. Just keep going live, and if people want to jump in or able to jump in, they'll let me know on Twitter otherwise, and go from there. But let's keep going, seeing people's tweets and their reactions to this. Hmm. Trying to see your people's reactions to this. So excited that it's finally happened. Sorry I'm quiet, but I'm just checking Twitter, see if people are trying to reach out to me or whatnot in regards to joining on the show. But right now, hey, if it's just me for 2.5 hours or however long this video actually will end up being. Right now, it's near the 30-minute mark. Near the 30-minute mark. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope your Monday is going well for your week. I mean, like I said enough times, it is my birthday week, but tomorrow will be my birthday on April 25th. And, good way to start that out, with this Aaron Rodgers news and the trade going down as much as I was hoping to stretch out just one more day. Me going like this. Don't worry, it's hoping. Fingers crossed and hoping, hey, tomorrow, breaking news. But beyond it not being on my actual birthday, it's fine being here at the start of the week. Just as long as it happens this week, right? Some fans and pundits were worried that it'll go to June and all that, but no. Thank goodness no. But, yeah, this is gonna be fun. I just wonder though. Just seeing if people are able to or want to. I was just thinking, all the other big trades in regards to trades of quarterbacks, going from one thing to the other. Where would this one rank in all of those? Wait, hold on, I might be getting a phone call here. All right, sorry about that, but yeah, it seemed like no one was able to join me, which is fine. I just thought people were going to be available, and that's on me. That's not on them. They have lives. Anyways, you all have a great rest of your evening. Above all else, always take care.